to a brand new video. As you see in the thumbnail, we're going to be working on this turbo. It's just going to be a full rebuild, maybe be a little bit short. I just want to know what's wrong with this thing. So we'll get to the bottom of it. I'm going to set you up on the tripod and enjoy. Well, this right here, I completely forgot. And make sure that you guys don't forget, but this is reverse thread. So you have to tighten it. Don't forget.
unfortunately, when I was taking this apart, it ended up being my phone shut off. And I don't have any of the other footage. So I'm gonna reassemble this, the turbo. I have my new kit. If you have a Turbonetics, there's the part number. All right, let's go. Let's get back into this. Oh my God, this is gonna be impossible. I cannot get it in there. So what it looks like I have to do is I have to split it and get this side into the groove. So I have to start it in the groove and I have to work it all the way around to put it in. And that's what I'm trying to do in here. I will be right back. All right, let's continue. All right, so now I have the one bearing in there. Now I got to do the same thing on the other side. I got to put the one way down in there, which should be a lot easier because this side has a spot for the oil. So this is open, so I couldn't spread the bearing or the little snap ring, the little ring. I couldn't like push it down with my finger. I had to use the pick and like go past that little open area in there. See this side? I don't know how well you can see that, but this is all flat. Then this side, you can see. Actually, here, let me put the light in there. I don't know if you could see that, but it's like it's a recessed area where the oil went. And then so it turns out that my luck is not that great. Want to try to do something simple, something nice and easy, calming, instead of thrashing on my car. I could just sit and rebuild my turbo in peace. No. My phone first shut off. Go figure. Doesn't beep, no nothing, just shuts off. No idea that I was doing all this work and for nothing, because that footage is gone. And then I had, what else did I have? Oh, then the other was my phone was out of storage. So it literally shut off again. No warning, no nothing, didn't do anything. So I'm just gonna show you in these parts that I have left, for the old parts, and basically rebuild it and show you how to put the, like, which part goes where in all aspects, because it really is not hard. Just remember that the bolt on the impeller wheel is, you have to tighten it to loosen it. So, all right, let's get you off of here. All right, so is what we have, right? So all of these are your little snap rings, right? This looks like this because of the heat and it expands, but these come flat like this, right? These hold in your bearings, this guy and this guy. So is what it looks like is, so we have the snap ring, which that's basically what this is, right? This goes on the other side of your shaft where the hot side is. So this gets slid onto the hot side. So this one goes first, right? Then you have this one that goes onto the bearing. All right, so this is, like I said, this is the snap ring that goes on the hot side, right? Then you have these bearings, which, as you can see, that bearing definitely has a lot of wear on it, right? So these thinner snap rings hold these bearings from moving. So you have, so they stay in put just like that. In the turbo, you'll see grooves. You'll see a groove on top and bottom. That's where those go, and this goes in between. All right, so you have one here, and then your oil passage. So you'll have a blank spot here, which is a whole open chamber of oil, right? Then it does the same thing on the other side. So you have another, look at this bearing. Definitely had some wear, right? So this one, then, so this is the body of the turbo itself, right? So once you put all that stuff together, then you have your oiler, 360 degree oil. Right. Oil comes in through here, goes around, and oils all around your shaft. Right, you can see that little bit of discoloration here. This is the original bearing, or the oiler. So this piece, which you can see a lot of discoloration in this, right? So this part, where you see this, I don't know what that is, like a crossover type deal, that goes down. And this could only go one way because of the way the holes line up. And it also has little dowel pins that go into these holes. So it could only go one way. Now this piece right here gets put just like that before you put it down. Just remember, this piece goes in here before you put it in here and you put your screws. Right? And all the screws obviously are self-explanatory. Just like that. And that goes down. So from factory, I noticed that well, I don't know if it's like that, like if you got like an aftermarket universal kit, but these little screws from factory, the factory Turbonetics one, did have red Loctite on them. So just remember that. So I would, if you have a turbo that actually uses these screws, because I think some of them don't, but make sure you red Loctite these, right? Then for this, the little seal, after you put on this and you screw it down, you'll see a little groove that goes around the outside of this oiler here. And it goes just like that. And it sits in like a little recess spot. Can't mess that up. Then you have this one, And this one still has a little snap ring on it, the old one. This sits right on top. So when this is all together, this goes down here. This goes on top. The snap ring faces out because it snaps in near your compressor housing. Just like that. Then you bolt everything back together. Very, very simple. It doesn't take that long. The only problem you have is like when you're taking your turbo apart and trying to get these damn seals in are so difficult to get in. What I had to do, I still have a footage of it since this one's kind of separated already. Here's one that's not. See, this is what it looks like. You can see you can actually split it apart. See it? Right. But you have to, on the one side, you have to work this corner in and just keep working all the way around till you snap the whole thing in. And it was such a pain. Oh man, it was such a pain. I was going into like cold sweats trying to get it because my stress level was going up so high. All right, so, well, I wasn't videoing too much, right? So I didn't video too much once I got it back together. The turbo is back on the car. It is running. No more oil out my exhaust. No more oil coming out my compressor side. Everything is beautiful. Spools up super nice. So the next video is going to be installing the MAC valve. And I'm probably going to, I want to see, since like my dash is still kind of apart, I want to see if I could use my original harness, the automatic harness, because I'm running the K-tuner. So, and I won't have to rewire up my head unit. I really don't feel like doing all that. So I'm just going to take the dash back out, run that, and now have more info for you guys just in case you want to 5-speed swap. And if that works and you have a K-tuner or whatever, then you could have you could still keep your factory harness. Like you wouldn't have to take your dash all the way apart like I did. Right? All right. So this one's going to be over for now. I will see you in the next one. Later.